Hello everybody, Wesley here with MannerBrain.com. Today I wanted to talk about my 2019 investment strategy. Now the reason I want to talk to this today is to shed some light on my investment goals throughout this year and how I want to start building my investment portfolio. And the main focus on this channel is to be showing you all of the behind the scenes stuff, what I do, and with helping all of you get to your investment goals and dreams as well. Of course, the first thing you need while investing in stocks is money. You need the cash to do it. If you are short on cash and don't know how to save up the money, look in the corner. I think it'll be this corner, maybe this corner. One of the corners I will link a video that I will have up as well, some ways that I save money to invest in the stock market with. Now that you have watched that video and you have some money in your stock market account, let's talk about my 2019 investment strategy. Now my investment strategy consists of several things, and I'm sure these will end up changing throughout the year, but I always like to have a goal and some direction when taking my investment strategies. And so my investment goal is by the end of 2019 is to have $10,000 in my investment account. Now that can be tied up in stocks or whatever I choose, doesn't have to be cash. I just want a $10,000 value at the end of 2019. I do have a ways to go, but that of course is why I record these videos, to help me get there and to help all of you get there as well. Now what I want to do this year is I have picked 2 or 3 kind of sectors I want to focus on, not sectors, maybe kind of 2 or 3, I don't know, categories or kind of subjects that I want to follow throughout this year. And the first one I want to talk about is real estate investment trusts, or REITs. If you don't know what a REIT is, I also have a video about that. I will link in the description down below. I want to focus on those and financial institutions, banks or credit unions. And so I want maybe about 40% of my savings in my investment portfolio to go towards REITs this year. And so the reason I'm doing that is because REITs, I believe, is a good way to start a solid and stable dividend income. As I mentioned, I probably want about 40%, so that would be roughly $4,000 by the end of the year invested into real estate. Now, I'm not going to invest into every REIT, of course. I want to pick a few REITs that are my favorite and then invest into those REITs, whether that's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. I guess we will find out through the duration of this year. So I want 30 to 40% of that by the end of the year into financial institutions, stuff like big banks or credit unions. They are also a growing industry, and I believe that is another way to get some good stable dividend income, also some good capital gains. Banks can go up in value and then can come back down, and it can be quite cyclical as well. So I know TD was a very good example of that in the last 6 to 8 months. They topped out about 80, went down to maybe 66 or 67, and now they're climbing back up. And I believe that could be a good opportunity to find where the bottom is, invest there, and then also get the dividend gains as well as the capital gains. So I want 30-40% in that. Again, I will do stock reviews on the stocks that I find interest in, and then I will share those with you. Now with the rest, if we have 30-40 in that, that's 70 to 80% in REIT and financial institutions. Again, this is only $10,000, so I don't want to be too diversified, but at the same time, I do not spread out my gains too much and then not have enough risk. So with that, I want to go into some different companies, maybe something like telecommunications, maybe something like Shaw or Bell, maybe TELUS, something like that. Larger blue chip stocks is what I want to focus on this year. I want to focus on those to build a good foundation in my stock portfolio, and then after a year or two, as I build on my portfolio, these stocks will still be providing me dividends. Of course, if the company is large enough and still around, which I'm sure most banks, most REITs will be, those will still be providing me a solid source every month or every quarter in building my portfolio, and then I can go into some more, maybe if I want some more riskier trades, but that I will be saving for next year. I'm not saying this is the way you should build your portfolio. If you want to do something super risky, 100%, go for it, have some fun. Of course, try to make some money from it. Don't be stupid about it, because you can very quickly and easily lose your money in the stock market. But the reason I'm doing this is because I want a solid and stable foundation of these large companies during my first serious year of investing, and then throughout the years, 2 or 3 years go by, I will still have that solid income where I can then use to help fund some other investment strategies that I want to pursue. And I encourage all of you to create the strategy near the end of the year, near the beginning of the year, or even thinking about it at the end of the year, and also to have a goal. As I said, my goal is to have $10,000 in my investing account and in the market by the end of the year. If that's where I am, I'd be happy. That would have a great start for the next year, where I'll have a new strategy. I'd like to have monthly or maybe every other month updates on my strategy and my portfolio. I love watching that kind of stuff, and I'm sure all of you will as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I shed some light on my plan throughout this year with my investment strategy. Now, of course, I will have videos on other topics as well, whether it be credit cards or mortgages or loans or whatever that may be, but I do want investing to be a main focus on this channel. Of course, it's what I really love to do. If you could share your investment strategies, if you have one, if you're thinking about one, in the comments down below, that would be awesome. I would love to read those and to talk about them. I am always willing to learn, and all of you watching this video, I'm sure you are as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you go down to the description below, you can check out my website. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I need to be more diligent in posting things on that, which I am not at the moment, but you can follow me on those. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next video.